Hi folks, good afternoon. No, sorry, good morning from Dhaka. Still morning. And I hope you've seen my previous video. I did a female fragrance, which believe is a fragrance that can be worn both by men and women. I forgot the word, unisex. Right. So, I hope you watched it and you enjoyed it. Because to me, I like to keep the balance between males and female fragrances so both gender can enjoy my channel equally, right? So that's done, that's there. And I thought I just do one very important video. Since you guys know I'm from where? Bangladesh. That's right. Behind me, Bangladesh, the great country, right in Asia. It's located right between Pakistan and India. Our neighbors would be Myanmar, Sri Lanka, countries like that, Nepal, they are surrounding us, Maldives, so we're not far from each other, right? So not gonna go into history of Bangladesh, just gonna give you some ideas today about my country. Since I represent the country, so I feel I have to do my fair share, my fair bit of the share of the situation and scenario and get you people used to who are in the channel, who are watching from different part of the world. Many of you don't know what Bangladesh is, where Bangladesh is located. You guys know India. Of course, you guys know India because India is famous for, that's right, Bollywood, Shah Rukh Khan, Amir Khan. Rang de to mohe gerua. That's right, guys. Yes, we love the Bollywood songs. Very big fan. I watch a lot of Hindi films. But guess what? We have another country next to India. So basically, what happened like before? It used to be like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh used to be part of this like one huge country. So it's like subcontinent, right? So then, things happen. If you guys Google Bangladesh, you'll see the history. India also, no problem. So my intention today is not to talk about history. My intention today is to get you familiar with Bangladesh, its tradition, people, as well as fragrances and the weather, right? Why did I decide to do this video? I'm gonna keep it maybe shorter than the usual, right? But I'll try to raise the points one by one, just very brief talk. First of all, what is Bangladesh weather is like? What Bangladesh is like, right? So many of you people who live in the cooler countries, I know many of the people who are my subscribers live in countries like States, Canada, UK, Holland, where else? Australia, New Zealand. So many of the countries you live in, majority of you are from the cooler countries, right? To you need very, very heavy winter heavy fragrances, right? You guys need wood-based fragrance. You guys need more boozy, leathery, something heavy, darker. Nasemato, black Afghano. You need something. I'm gonna show you a few fragrances. I'm gonna give you examples as I go, right? But you guys, many of you also hate the summer fresh aquatics. Whereas we people, our Bangladeshi people, our Asian people, we look for those fresh fragrances. I'm gonna give you a contrast of fragrances and I'm gonna show you what actually is good for our side of the country, our side of the world, okay? So first of all, Bangladesh, what the weather is like. The weather in Bangladesh, starting from March, end of February, all the way to November, it's pretty messed up. Let's just say it. I'm gonna say it as it is. It stays pretty damn hot. If you know Dubai, if you know Malaysia, if you know hotter countries, we are not only hot, we are humid as well. Like Bangladesh is humid as well. So during the March onwards, April, holy crap, you'll be sweating like a pig. If you go out, that's right, sweating like a pig. Never seen a pig sweating, but that's the term, right? So imagine you take a shower. Just giving you the scenario. You take a shower, right, in the hot day. Very nice. You shampoo, you do your facial, blah 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 blah. You go out, dress up nicely, go out, and after 5 minutes, if you don't happen to have a car which is air conditioned, you get into rickshaw. What rickshaws are like the tricycles, like the human, the pedal and stuff. So that doesn't run on petrol. So it's like a human run tricycle. So if you're on one of those things, and definitely there's gonna be jam. Bangladesh is popular for the traffic jam. We are very rich people. Trust me, guys. You guys thinking Bangladesh is back of the country world, right? Third world country, underdeveloped country. Oh no. Many people own cars here, and the capital city where I live in is Dhaka. Dhaka is the center where all the people are interested in. Everybody's here, right? So everybody comes here for jobs, business, whatnot. They all come from different parts of Bangladesh. They're also like Khulna, Chittagong, Rajshahi, Sylhet, the different places of Bangladesh. But people come here, right here. They have to come here. Why? Because the money is here, the business is here, all the facilities, all the shops, every single mall, whatnot is here. when you go out of like Dhaka city, the capital city, you're gonna see also there's roads, everything else is absolutely there, but people come from those cities to here, right? So Bangladesh is a very beautiful country. It's a lot of green, lot of, we call it like a river-based country. So if you go out of Dhaka, it's not as hot like capital city. But when you stay here, so I'm going to talk about Dhaka city. Most of the members in this group, in this channel, or overall on YouTube, their majority of them are living in Dhaka. So Dhaka weather is pretty damn hot. You go out, you start walking on the sun, you're going to be sweating really bad. After 5 to 10 minutes, if you're wearing fragrances are gone in 5 minutes, no doubt. You wear 50 sprays of anything, not gonna stay. That's the first thing. The heat and humidity is so crazy. All right, so that's one sort of like a scenario. Second one is, along with that heat, the traffic jam. As I told you, people own cars like crazy. It's a small country. Everywhere you're gonna see like traffic jam any part of the day. If you are on the road on 7 a.m., you're gonna see huge line. 3 p.m. huge line. Until 11 p.m. at night, people are on the road. People literally spend 3 hours, 4-6 hours on the road, coming and going from or to work. That's right. Okay, so some ideas. Then next is dust. You know, like I lived in Malaysia, just comparison wise, Malaysia, Singapore, it's very clean everywhere. People like keep it very clean. People don't throw waste and garbage and stuff, and there's very well maintained country. Bangladesh, absolutely like crazy. Somewhere there'll be like a war, like the street, there's some work going on, they piled up some sort of, you know, concrete and bricks and whatnot, and it's dusty and everywhere. So second thing is dust and the smell of the, what do you call, the sort of pollution or the garbage. It catches you. Let's say you're wearing a shirt and you have fragrance, right? By the way, I'm wearing something very beautiful at this moment, Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche. Oh, very, very classy scent. I have it on both hands and my neck. I went for like 6 sprays. Very nice, bit cooler, but the sun is up as well. So very nice fragrance. All right, so let's say you're wearing this, go out in the summer days, 5 to 10 minutes, that awful smell and the heat and the humidity is gonna kill your fragrance. Not only that, you're gonna be sweating and your shirt, everything's gonna get wet. So usually in summer days, we tend to take like 4 or 5 showers a day. So you have to know like what is the scenario. Many people like, have you seen Mark's review last night? Top 20 for what I think fall list. So majority of those fragrances are wood-based fragrances. Yes, in Canada, in the colder countries, you need something that will be very, very heavy, develop on your skin as well as perform project. Because in the cooler countries, if you, let's say, have fragrance in the colder weather, there's no heat, only except your body heat or maybe some fireplace or something, right? That is not considered as heat, so very cold. That kind of weather is suitable for most of the fragrances. That is the first point I'm gonna make, right? Unless you have very summer freshies like such sales scentbirds from, you know, what is it, Tommy Bahama or Nautica Voyage or Versace's Puram, that kind of fragrance, they're not gonna last in the cold. But on the other side of the coin, we cannot take wood because of the heat. The temperature goes like 42 degrees Celsius. And in Canada, how much is it? Like UK, let's say London, summer days people are getting what, 16, 17. It stays pretty cold. People are like, oh damn, it's hot. Come to this side of the world, you're gonna see what hot is. Malaysia is still hot. Malaysia gets pretty much like 35, 38 until 38 degrees Celsius, but the humidity is not so bad. So sometimes the heat, you can manage it with the air conditioning. If you stay under the trees and, you know, under the shade, it's all right. Everywhere is air conditioning, right? Not so much jam. Roads are much better, wider. But the thing is, the breeze, another factor. During the hotter weather, there is no breeze. Like summer, people will be having other countries breeze. Like let's say Algeria or Morocco or Tunisia. I don't know, many of these Arab countries, they tell me, bro, we have very nice, Turkey, we have very nice breeze going on during the evening at night, kind of cool. Our summers never is cool. Yeah. I'm not trying to put down Bangladesh because I have no control over the weather. It's belong to God, right? So I'm just telling you the situation. So if you think I'm putting down Bangladesh, please think again. I am a Bangladeshi. I'm very proud Bangladeshi. My purpose is to tell you people and the rest of the world what we need, right? So another season, okay? Let's forget about the heat. There's another season called monsoon season. We have 6 seasons in Bangladesh, which is the most beautiful part. Now here comes the positive sides, right? We have 6 seasons in Bangladesh. I'm not going to mention all. So we have basically hot, we have rainy season, which is the monsoon, cooler season, some autumn, some fall. They're a combination of 6 seasons. So Malaysia, they don't get it. Malaysia, there is no winter. If there was winter in Malaysia or Singapore, they would be the most perfect countries. They have beautiful beach, beautiful resorts. The Cameron Highlands is tea gardens, and they're growing strawberries. Everything is perfect. If you go up to Genting Highlands in Malaysia, you'll be in the clouds, literally beautiful. Drive up. 20 years of my life I spent there. My second home, Malaysia, proudly. But in Bangladesh also, you get a lot of natural beauties, right? So you can drive up, but then sometimes it's a bit constraints are there, so you cannot go that frequently, right? But the winter right now, November all the way to February, it stays pretty much decent. It goes outside Dhaka, it goes like pretty much near zero. That foggy, very cold. Trust me, it's intense cold. People who are saying, oh, Dhaka 16, 17. I saw Chad making fun of Bangladesh. Hey, bro, watch out. You are gonna be invited this part of the world. Good luck to you, mate. By the way, Chad, the gentleman's journey, very cool guy, big brother bear. He's getting married to Neela, so I'd like to congratulate you, both of you. I wish I could be there in the wedding, but my prayers will be with you guys. All right. So yeah, so during the monsoon season, the rainy days, we need few fragrances also. It's a bit hot, but during the shower it becomes kind of cool down. All right, so we have the sort of cool, rainy, hot seasons. So what do we need in a country like ours? I'm going to show you 4 fragrances. All right, and I'm going to tell you why they're not good for Bangladesh. They're all very good fragrances. Okay, you guys know this one, Carolina Herrera CH Men Privé, beautiful leather scent, boozy and all that. But you wear this in the summer days in Bangladesh. This being an excellent scent, this is an excellent juice. This is almost 10 out of 10, that kind of a fragrance. Carolina Herrera, one of the best fragrances ever, right? But you cannot wear this in the heat. So this one doesn't get thumbs up for Bangladesh. Lamal, Jean-Paul Gaultier's Lamal. What an classic, what a legend of a scent, signature scent of Marc. But only time we can wear this during this winter time, November all the way to February. So for 4 months, is it worth to buy a fragrance which cost around nearly $100 US? Right. Next one would be, oh, there you go, the crows are here. Angelman, one of the legends. And I have reasons actually to buy this fragrance because I love fragrances. I don't care about the weather. I will find ways to wear this. I'll find right application, and I'll manage somehow. I definitely had to get this fragrance in my collection. That's all I care, right? This fragrance, so crazy. Caramel, patchouli, coffee, chocolate, tar. It gets this lot of this darker aspects. You cannot wear this during the summer here. You wear this, you're gonna be a skank. All right. So very bad choice for Bangladesh. Another one I'm gonna show you is a oud-based fragrance. The only oud-based fragrance in my collection, which is wearable, and I'm only wearing this during the summer. And I was experimenting with this in Malaysia, but I found out in the heat it smells very powdery and rosy and a very okay. So winter time, this is a winter time baby, right? So these 4 fragrances, this kind of fragrance you cannot wear. So whatever you see the other reviewers, this is where I feel I have to step up from the Asian bros, not only Bangladesh, all the Asian people who are living in the damn heat, all pissed off. It's hot and we're hairy. Fuck life. Like have you seen Russell Peters? We are hot and we're hairy. Gods were like joking, and then they put us here. So yeah. So you're stuck. What can we do? We can migrate to your country. You don't want that. Just kidding. All right. So I'm gonna show you some fragrances that actually is gonna be good for Bangladesh condition. If it's not that hot, little bit summer, but most of the time it's intense heat, like above 40 degrees and stuff, you have to carry an atomizer with you or the bottle, or you shouldn't apply fragrances. Just use, as I always say, deodorants. All right, deodorants on your armpit. Don't put it somewhere in your, where, right? So what I'm trying to say, most of the time Bangladesh people are fans of this kind of fragrances. I'm gonna show you one by one. Imperial Red. People maybe don't know about this fragrance in Bangladesh, but people know very well Aqua di Gio from Giorgio Armani. This is a spicier version, very good summer fragrance, very good projecting in the heat, works really best in the heat, lasts you long on the clothes, gets you a lot of compliments. These would be ideal fragrance for Bangladesh all year round. Okay, you can wear this also during the winter, pretty nice. Next one, Versace's Man Eau Fresh. This is a summer fresh aquatic. This is very light lemon based fragrance and very citrusy, and doesn't have that heavy musk or chocolate or coffee or leather and what other oud. This, when I smell it, it smells like summer. It smells like by the beach. If you're living by the beach also, Sri Lanka, Maldives, you have very beautiful beach and the ocean. You live by the ocean. You people can wear this. People in Bangladesh, St. Martin's, Cox's Bazar, that kind of area, you guys can wear this, can get compliments. Yes, you have to reapply, but then these are great, perfect compliment getters for our countryside. Another one could be good. I'm not recommending anything, but just showing you the type of fragrance. Azaroskrom. This is a mainstay of many people's collection. I think so many people from Bangladesh recognize this because this is a big hit in Bangladesh. My uncles, my big brother, everyone seem to have this kind of fragrances, alright? Smells very citrusy, chromish, and very long-lasting projects, and ladies love this, alright? For office wear in Bangladesh, this is gonna be perfect, alright? It will hold on to your clothes very nicely. Next one, I'm gonna show you the one, my scent of the day. Edition Blanche from Alurum. This is more like a fall scent, a little bit cooler weather. But the thing is, it doesn't have that power to sustain that cold. But when it's raining, if it's a rainy day, a little bit cool, there's clouds of dark days, and you want to smell really, really, you want to complement something with that kind of rain, you can wear this kind of scent. Even the Allure Sport, O Extreme, any of them. The last one I'm going to show you, this type of fragrances are compliment getters. These are the more popular in Bangladesh. Bleu de Chanel from Chanel. Bit on the higher side, but the smell of the grapefruit note, very, very citrusy, very light, aromatic, ozonic air fill. This is a very, very common fragrance for people who are working in Bangladesh. So people are very classy. In Bangladesh, I'm giving you some more ideas. People own a lot of nice cars. Cars are expensive here, right? Whatever price you're paying for, let's say Mitsubishi Pajero in Malaysia, that kind of price you can only manage a Toyota Premio, or like something like a Toyota Premio Elan, something like mid-range car. But people have the buck. So people are they have money, they have class, they have a lot of fragrance in the collection, they travel, many of them own factories for garments and whatnot, so they travel. Many people working in Bangladesh, they travel, so they go to duty frees, pick up fragrances. One of the brothers is brother Fahad in our group, Good Smellers, Bangladesh. He has huge collection of Guerlain fragrances. I'm pretty sure many of you don't own that many Guerlain. I don't have that many Guerlain fragrances in my collection because they are pricey, right? But the scenario is people are scattered everywhere here and there, fragrance lovers, right? So we have to, through our group or through our combined effort, we have to bring people together under one umbrella. We have to start this trend. We want to bring fragrance in Bangladesh at reasonable price. We have to know how to stop people from buying fakes, spending so much money. Because when you go to the shop, there's some funny things like this, like people, the shopkeepers, they keep two kind of fragrances. One is from Dubai, China, very high quality replica, but at a very decent price, like let's say $20 US. But the same fragrance original one is going to cost you around $100, right? They also want to have that for people with different budgets. You see the scenario? So people actually don't mind paying less for the copycats, right? Also, sometimes what happens, fragrances like Davidoff, Zeno, I think brother Shaikat told me a few days ago, just last point. One of the shops selling it for a very cheap price. It's like around what, $10, $12 or something. I know it's cheapy, but it's not as cheap as in UK or Malaysia. They're selling it cheap because the brand image of Davidoff, Calvin Klein, people know here it's cheap. So that's how do the pricing. Very strange. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to different shops, check out what they have, how authentic their products are, and I'm going to recommend some shops. Maybe we'll try to get a few deals with some shops, if possible someday. Going to talk to them. Want to ask them if you know about fragrances. Give us the opportunity to give the members some discounts and stuff. I don't know. That's gonna be my mission, right? So I'm living in Bangladesh. I don't want to tell people go to States, order from Amazon outside. That's not a convenient solution, right? We have to make sure we get fragrances in Bangladesh. We have to get to know where they're selling original authentic fragrances at good prices, right? And what are good for the Bangladesh situation. We're gonna go to the streets. We're gonna take some brothers and sisters. We're gonna know lady opinions and stuff. What do they like? And you're gonna see, if God gives me the power, I'm gonna go to the streets, restaurants, and places where people are with good taste, education. They have education, smart students, different professions. We're gonna ask for their permission and ask them which one do they like, and you guys gonna see what kind of fragrance they like. All right, so thank you very much for watching. Just want to talk about a bit of Bangladesh, right? And hopefully I'll be going out shooting some videos, which is a bit difficult and challenging, but I'll do it for you guys. All right, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Please tell your friends, those who are from Bangladesh, gentlemen, ladies, to join our group. We're gonna be posting some great fragrances, reviews, some comparisons, recommendations in our page, right? It will be helpful for people of Bangladesh. If you are wondering, if you think some people might like fragrances but they don't know much, we can help them, right? That's the mission. So everyone, have a very nice day. Enjoy your day, winter day in Bangladesh. Rest of the world, enjoy your new year. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.